you feel it, Jesus? Releasing destinies. This is Celebration TV.
To 15.7 trillion naira at the end of December 2019.
Senior Democrats have responded by accusing him of committing a gross offense.
The All Progressives Congress has vowed to punish the Ogun State Governor, Ibikule Amosu.
To 15.7 trillion naira at the end of December 2019.
Senior Democrats have responded by accusing him of committing a gross offense.
The All Progressives Congress has vowed to punish the Ogun State Governor, Ibikule Amosu.
Welcome to Celebration Television News Desk. I am Nicholas Akosile Walter. Here are the news making the headlines. What the enemy cannot stop, he corrupts, says Apostle Johnson Suleman. Senegal to start manufacturing COVID-19 vaccine. Hundreds arrested in massive global crime sting. Nigeria among top 3 countries with electricity deficit, says World Bank. Nada beats Sina to reach French Open quarterfinals. Please stay with us as we bring you details of our news after this short break. Welcome back. Now the news in full. What the enemy cannot stop, he corrupts, says Apostle Johnson Suleman. These he mentioned during his Sunday service while speaking. He made references to the parable of the sower and the seeds being sown, placing emphasis on the enemy and the good seed. The apostle made believers understand that there is a tassel in this word of wickedness over the good seed. The good seed which speaks of a glorious destiny is targeted by the devil from the infant stage in order to thwart the growth and end result of the seed.
A man had a good seed. Hey, don't allow situations of life make you doubt what God has put in you. Listen to me, you are a good seed. You are going through challenges now. Do not redefine yourself. Your challenges should not redefine. You are a good seed. Stop allowing people make you believe that you have a bad head. You don't have a bad head. You are only going through a bad condition. But when God formed you, when God made you, when God fashioned you, when God designed you, he called you a good seed. In Genesis 1:31, he said, behold, everything he made was very good. When God made you, he made you very good. But an enemy came. Don't allow the situations of life, the challenges of life, redefine you or start doubting God. Why did God even bring me here? Is this God's plan for me? I came to tell you, if it is not good, it is not God.
He further encouraged believers who faced with trials to maintain calmness and be joyous, because only good seeds attract the affliction of the enemy. He urged believers not to redefine the situation when they go through battles, assuring them that God is not against them. In addition, he asked what believers get involved in kingdom services to facilitate God's response in situations of life. The service ended recording amazing miracles. Moving forward quickly, recovered loot, Emefiele, others must appear on Thursday, reps insist. The House of Representatives ad hoc committee on assessment and status of all recovered loots, movable and immovable assets from 2002 to 2020 by agencies of the federal government of Nigeria for effective, efficient management and utilization, has threatened to invoke its constitutional powers against top federal government officials who failed to attend its investigative hearing. Those who have been summoned to appear before the committee unfailingly on Thursday, including National Security Advisor Major General Babagana Mangono, retired, Inspector General of Police Usman Baba, Commander General Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps Ahmed Audi, and Director General Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency Bashir Jamal. The chairman of the committee, Adejoro Adeogun, who while taking the roll call of invitees, discovered that most of them did not show up, while those who claimed to be representing their bosses failed to show a letter confirming them as proxies. A member of the committee, Ibrahim Isiaka, who was miffed by the development, called for drastic action against the erring officials. In another development, quickly, Ehanire witnesses inauguration of Rivers' 25 billion naira cancer cardiovascular center. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike and the Minister of Health, Dr. Sagi Ehanire, in Port Harcourt, flagged off a cancer and cardiovascular disease diagnostic and treatment center built at 25.9 billion naira. Wike said the center, which is named after former governor of the state, Dr. Peter Odili, who was capable of rendering advanced healthcare services such as chemotherapy and nuclear medicine. The governor said the center was expected to be completed within 14 months. Wike, who spoke at the flag off at Rumokuta town, maintained that despite the prevailing insecurity issues and economic problems plaguing Nigeria, his administration has sustained its project delivery mantra. He stated that because Rivers people supported his enthronement as governor in 2015 and in 2019 against detractors, he had vowed to give the best infrastructure to the state and its people. Wike, in a statement by his special assistant on media, Calvin Ebiri, said it was better to honor a man who contributed so much to the state. Similarly, the governor, during the inauguration of the Mother and Child Hospital at Rumomasi town in Port Harcourt, said it was said that the medical doctors have shown less capacity in managing most health facilities in the country. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sagi Henry, who commended Wike for the project, said on completion, the facility would augment the access available to treat non-communicable diseases and add great value to efforts to reduce NCD prevalence, not only in Rivers State, but in the South and the entire Nigeria. Quickly coming from around Africa, Senegal to start manufacturing COVID-19 vaccines. Senegal successfully joined the growing list of African countries to secure the patent right to manufacture the COVID-19 vaccine next year. West African countries signed a deal with a Belgian biotech group, UNICEF, to produce the jabs from next year. As the world is rushing to vaccinate billions of people against the pandemic, Africa's initiative to secure the jabs has been minimal, given that only 7 million people have been vaccinated. Senegal joins the likes of Egypt, Morocco, and South Africa in the list of African countries that have successfully secured the rights to produce the jabs. Several reports reveal that the UNICEF had signed a letter of intent for collaboration with Institute Pasteur in Senegal in April. UNICEF further revealed that it will transfer its line of production to Senegal in mid-2022. The production process will involve the hiring of locals, and once the production is fully effected, the jabs will be distributed in the West African region. And still from around Africa, Burkina Faso vows sweep after deadly militant attack. Burkina Faso Prime Minister Christopher Dabire has promised that the attack that left 160 people dead last weekend in northern Burkina Faso will not go unpunished. He said the deadly incursion will not go unpunished after a meeting within the people of Sohan who have taken refuge in Seba, the capital of the Iaga province, where he flew in a helicopter with 5 members of the government. Armed suspected militants attacked the village of Sohan in the Yogan province, the Sahel region, killing 132 people according to the government, while local sources put the death toll at 160. The governor of the Sahel region, Colonel Safo Kabore, banned the use of 2- and 3-wheelers in the area until further notice. Burkina Faso, a Sahel country bordering Mali and Niger, has been facing increasingly frequent and deadly jihadist attacks for 6 years. Security forces are struggling to stem the spiral of jihadist violence that has left more than 1,400 people dead and more than 1 million displaced since 2015. We'll go on a very short break. We'll come back. We'll bring you update from Australia.
my time has come. If there's a man to pray,
There's a God to answer.
there's a God to answer.
Making declarations early hours of the day. Exercise your authority in pulling down strongholds. Wonders without number with Apostle Johnson Suleman.
I want to make this announcement to you that June edition begins on the 1st to the 21st of June, 21 days. And we're believing God that God will be reaching out to us every day, and your own testimony will be the next.
Amen.
5 a.m. to 6 a.m. GMT plus 1. Live on Celebration TV and Sky Channel 5.
You're welcome back, and now updates from Australia. Hundreds arrested in massive global crime sting. Law enforcement agencies say they have arrested hundreds of criminals around the world in a 3-year operation using a secure messaging app run by the American FBI. The operation, jointly conceived by Australia and the FBI, saw the app secretly distributed among criminals, allowing police to monitor their conversations without their knowledge. It has led to arrests in 18 countries. They include suspects linked to the mafia and organized crimes group, drugs, weapons and cash, and have also been seized. Australia said it had arrested 224 people as a result of the operation and had acted on 20 threats to kill, potentially saving the lives of a significant number of innocent bystanders. The country's prime minister called the sting a watershed operation that had hit criminal gangs globally. Scott Morrison said in a press conference that he has struck a heavy blow against organized crime, not just in Australia, but one that will echo around organized crime around the world. New Zealand, which detained 35 people, called the operation the world's most sophisticated law enforcement action against organized crime to date. The FBI and Europol will present more details later on. More updates. UNICEF asks G7 countries to donate now or risk wasting jabs. Millions of COVID vaccines could be wasted if rich countries send large amounts of leftover doses to poor nations in one go, UNICEF has warned. The charity said there needed to be a steady supply throughout the year because poor countries do not have resources to use them all at once. The UK and others have promised to donate their surplus doses, but they have been asked to give earlier. Stars including Billie Eilish and David Beckham are backing UNICEF's plea. The celebrities have signed a letter to the G7 group of rich countries, including UK, asking them to donate 20% of their vaccines by August. And the other stars who have signed the letter include Andy Murray, Olivia Colman, Ewan McGregor, Liam Payne, and Priyanka Chopra Jonas, Orlando Bloom, Katy Perry, Garma Khan, Whoopi Goldberg, Claudia Schiffer, and Chris Hoy. But last week, Health Secretary Matt Hancock said vaccinating children in the UK would take priority over sending doses abroad. Unlike other countries, the UK has not revealed how many doses it plans to donate to the COVAX vaccine sharing scheme, saying only that it will donate its excess doses. On Friday, Mr. Hancock said the UK did not currently have any spare doses. Now we'll go straight to business news. Nigeria, among top 3 countries with electricity deficit, says World Bank. The World Bank has listed Nigeria among the 3 countries with the largest electricity deficit in the world. It said during the last decade, a greater share of the global population gained access to electricity than ever before, but the number of people without electricity in sub-Saharan Africa increased. The bank disclosed this in a report, and it said significant progress has been made since 2010 on various aspects of the Sustainable Development Goal 7, but progress has been unequal across regions. According to the bank, unless efforts are scaled up significantly in countries with the largest deficits, the world will still fall short of ensuring universal access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy by 2030. Nigeria was also listed among the top 20 countries that lacked access to clean fuel and technologies for cooking. The World Bank said during the period of 2010 and 2019, the top 5 most populous low and middle-income countries, China, India, Indonesia, Brazil, and Pakistan, increased their combined access rates by 2%, while progress in all other LMIC remained unchanged or stagnant over the same period. Still, on business news, Nigeria blessed with agric mining for export, says Minister. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Dr. Zainab Ahmed, has said that the country is blessed with huge potentials exportable items in non-oil sector that can boost the nation's economy. She listed the exportable non-oil sector to include agriculture, mining, and manufacturing. The Managing Director of Nigeria Export-Import Bank, Mr. Babelo, also said that the bank, in collaboration with the Central Bank of Nigeria, had commenced implementing the 500 billion naira stimulus facility and the 100 billion naira export project fund at a single-digit interest rate to support the production and exports of goods and services. The minister and the Nexim Bank boss spoke at the Kaduna State Export Enlightenment and Engagement Forum organized by Nexim at the ongoing 42nd Kaduna International Trade Fair in Kaduna on Sunday. Bello said the move was part of efforts at making the non-oil sector become a major foreign exchange earner for the country. The Nexim Bank boss also lamented the undue exposure of the nation's economy to the oil sector to the detriment of the non-oil sector of the economy. We're going on a very short break. When we come back, we'll bring you sports news. Please don't go anywhere. You're welcome to Sports News. And on sports, Nadal beats Sinner to reach French Open quarterfinals. Rafael Nadal reached the French Open quarterfinals for the 15th time with a straight-set win over Italy's Jannik Sinner to stay on course for a 14 Roland Garros title and record-setting 21st Grand Slam. Third seed Nadal downed 19-year-old Sinner 7-5, 6-3, 6-0 and goes on to face 10th-seeded Diego Schwartzman of Argentina, who he defeated in the semi-finals last year. Nadal has now won 104 matches at Roland Garros against just 2 defeats since his 2005 debut, while Monday's victory extended his run of consecutive sets won in Paris to 35. The 35-year-old Spanish world number 3 speeded to face Novak Djokovic in the semi-finals. World number 1 Djokovic defeated Sinner's compatriot Lorenzo Musetti, who had to retire in the 5th set, having stunned the Serb by taking the first 2. Nadal had beaten Sinner in the quarterfinals in Paris in 2020, as well as at this year's Italian Open. In another sports news, quickly, NPFL longest unbeaten run thrills Oka Gefa. Kennedy Koboye, head coach of Nigerian Professional Football League side Oka United, has described his side's turning run from as incredible. The Uyo-based club made a slow start to the 2020-2021 season, but after a match day 10 2-1 loss to Nasarawa United on February 14, they embarked on a 15-game unbeaten run, 8 wins and 7 draws, the longest in the history of the league. The impressive run of form saw them surpass Eyimba's 14-match unbeaten run, as well as put them back on track for the league title, much to the delight of the Gefa. Oka United currently sits second in NPFL table with 46 points after 25 matches and will hope to improve on their new record when they host Hardland at the Goswill Akpabio Stadium on Thursday. And that has brought us to the end of the news on Celebration Television News Desk. In case you're just joining us, here's the news headline recap. What the enemy cannot stop, he corrupts, says Apostle Johnson Suleman. Senegal to start manufacturing COVID-19 vaccine. Hundreds arrested in massive global crime sting. Nigeria among top 3 countries with electricity deficit, says World Bank. And Nadal beats Sinner to reach French Open quarterfinals. Quickly, we have photo of the day. Can you see some persons at the topmost parts of the hills? What does that depict? Success is as a result of teamwork. Together, you make it quicker to the top. You can drop your comment on our social media platform on Facebook, Celebration TV, Instagram, My Celebration TV, and YouTube, Celebration TV. Always remember that your positive contribution to the wellness of a society you find yourself or the organization you work defines your leadership mind. As an individual who knows what to do and do without expecting to be pushed, has bagged his ways to success. Be it known today that everything we do, think, feel, and believe either has a positive or negative effect on humanity and our national well-being. Be a part of nation building today. God bless you. Thanks for staying with us once again. I remain Nicholas Akosile Walter. Bye. To 15.7 trillion naira at the end of December 2019.
Senior Democrats have responded by accusing him of committing a gross offense.
The All Progressives Congress has vowed to punish the Ogun State Governor, Ibikunle Amosun.